Hi, I'm Simon from Motodrome, and this beauty is a 1968 Jaguar 340. Hope you like it. Okay, we'll start by just doing a quick 360 walk around of this. 1968 Jaguar 340, rebuilt by Flying Cat Engineering back in 2000. Complete ground up rebuild with modern fittings such as Getrag 5-speed gearbox, power steering, fully retrimmed interior with XJ6 seats, electric windows, remote alarm locking, high power stereo. So it's got all the bits for modern driving, shall we say. Inertia wheel seat belts all round, including the back. Obviously it's fitted with stainless steel wire wheels, and it is really rather lovely in my opinion. Okay, let's take a look in a bit more detail. Start with this offside front corner. All very, very nice round here. One or two minor stone chips. As I say, it is, well, it's over a quarter of a century since it was restored, and it's done about 15,000 miles since. So there's one or two stone chips around the front end. A couple up there, a couple there, a couple just here. But it all presents really nicely. The chrome is very good indeed, on the front bumper certainly. Let's move along a bit. Now, dead centre at the front here. It's all looking very nice. As I say, front chrome is all very good. Grille is nice. It's even got sprung. Normally it wouldn't be sprung, it'd be fixed on this one, but as an uprated one, it's got a sprung Jaguar motif there. We'll lift this up so you can see the bonnet generally. So one or two little stone chips here and there, but the indigo blue paint is nice and deep. The only thing we have got just on the back there is a little chip just there on the back of the scuttle, just in front of the screen wash jet. Near side front corner, one thing we have got is that a run in the paint. This section here is always a separate section on Mark II Jaguars, and it perhaps could have been slightly better done here, perhaps 25 years or so later. It's just sort of lifting slightly. It hasn't cracked the paint or anything, but you can sort of see a very faint line down there in the side light pod. But looking down the near side, it looks beautifully straight and tidy down there. All good here, just one or two little stone chips around the front corner. Near side front wheel and arch, all looking very good. The only thing we have got, if I move the camera slightly, we've got a slight crack in the paint just there on the near side front arch. And a little chip just down there on the valance behind the bumper. But otherwise, that's all looking the way it should. Let's lift this up so you can see the scuttle. A little bit of paint loss just there. Screen is all very good. What's that? Is that a scratch? Yeah, a little scratch just on the near side in front of the screen wash jet just there. Near side door is all very good. One thing that's very hard to get right on Mark IIs when they're restored is the door fits, and they've got this one right. It's all nice. The door itself is in good shape. Handle has some slight pitting on it. The handles are Mazak rather than chrome, and they almost pit as soon as they're made. So, you know, over a quarter of a century onwards, you can expect a bit of pitting on the door handles. Let's open this up. Hopefully it will miss the camera. No, it won't. Let's move the camera a bit. So that you can see inside. The inside is absolutely lovely. Dash has all been redone. It's got extra wood in it on the centre panel from a 420G. It's got a high power stereo with Bluetooth. Obviously the XJ6 seats. Getrag 5-speed manual conversion. No, the interior is superb. And the door card here is in excellent shape as well. Just move that slightly this way so you can see the seat faces. They're all in very good shape. One very small mark just on the near side seat base just there, about a centimetre long. Headlining is all lovely. Yeah, it's just very, very nice in here all round. Near side door, again, very, very nice. Nothing to comment on adversely there, apart from say a bit of Mazak pitting on the handle. Let's just lift this up very slightly. Then we'll open the door. It's like, I seem to do that every time. Again, in the back here, just very, very nice. Headlining is lovely. Seats are nice. The seat post here has got, you know, a bit of glue on it, shall we say, from the Furflex trim, and a bit of paint loss just down here. But otherwise, door card and everything, once again, all very, very good. Near side rear wheel, as you can see, it's fitted with the Coombs style sports arches, or sports spats, which are detachable. Tiny bit of paint loss just up here on this arch, just there. Near side rear corner, all looking pretty good. So usual, again, this is Mazak, this section here, so you will get pitting on it. It is pitted, not horrendously, but it is there. Bumper chrome is good though. Boot lid is all very nice. Often when they rot, you get a line of corrosion along there. Nothing like that on here. One or two minor marks just on the slam panel just down here, and a chip that's been touched in. And we'll lift this up so you can see the boot lid in its entirety, and indeed the roof from the back. Offside rear corner, same story in terms of the light mounts, light plinths. Bit of Mazak pitting on there. Chrome, however, is very, very good indeed. And again, looking down the offside, no parking dinks or anything like that. All just very, very nice indeed. Offside rear wheel area, again, sports spats on this one. Well, you'd expect it to have sports spats on both sides, certainly, and it has. The wheels apparently are stainless steel wires rather than chrome. They look chrome, but they're stainless steel, so they shouldn't corrode in quite the same way. But all very, very nice there. And again, we'll lift this up so we can go up onto the roof area. See up there, that's all very good indeed. Offside rear door, all absolutely super. We'll just lift the camera up a bit before we open the door. And this time, I've almost missed it. There we go. Yeah, so that's the inside from this side. There's one or two tiny black marks on the seat leather, which may come off with a bit of a clean, but door card is nice. Again, headlining is nice. It is lovely inside, it really is. Driver's door, all very good. So just the usual pitting on the Mazak on the door handles, but otherwise all exactly as you'd hope. Offside front wheel, again, all looking in fine shape, as is the arch on this side. Very good indeed. And the sill area all looks good. We'll just lift this up so you can see the scuttle and everything. That's that chip I was talking about just there on the front of the scuttle. Show you the roof. That's all good. And here we are with the driver's door open. As you can see, just looking absolutely super in there. Door card again is all nice. It's got the big speakers in the doors and tweeters and everything. Just all looking really lovely. And now we'll finish off with a 360 view of the interior. It's all looking very, very good indeed. Yeah, I really like this car. It's very nice indeed. So my name is Simon from Motodrome. You can reach me in the office on 0118 907 1495, or you can go to our website, which is moto-drome, that's drome.com, for any more information.